be prepared for the truth in this episode. Stay tuned. Here on the Law of Attraction Detox, we detoxify from toxic techniques and instead find our true nature in the present moment, where all possibilities exist and all obstacles are removed to having the dream life that you desire. So today I want to do a little stream of consciousness. I usually have some kind of idea about what topic I would like to speak about, but today I'm just going to give it to you real. There's probably about 1 in 4 of you who will not like this channel, who will not like the information that I'm giving, because I am not feeding some egotistical fantasy that your mind can control and manipulate this world. Because that is like saying that you are God. And while we are all an aspect of consciousness, we're one facet of a crystal, the ego would like to think that it is literally in charge of this whole world. Let me ask you, do you wake up in the morning and make sure the sun rises? Do you make sure that your lungs are pumping with oxygen and your heart is beating? Do you have to do any of those things for those things to automatically be happening? No, you just are automatically alive. Life is automatically happening. What is making that happen? God. So when we have this idea or this concept that we are the ones making everything happen, that's when we become disoriented and we start thinking that there's like some control thing, this factor that we need to figure out. And it gets us further and further away from the feeling of wholeness, the feeling of expansion, the feeling of fucking love. That is the only truth. That is the only truth that you need to know. Discovering, Neville Goddard even uses quotes from the Bible to talk about something that he has experienced and that he's trying to teach you. He's not trying to help you get things. I think what he was really trying to drive home was that your own consciousness is within you. That you are already the Christ within you. You're already pregnant with Christ within you. But you just need to be here, present, waiting to give birth, basically. Ready to give birth at any point in time to your creation, which is rooted in love. Because that is really all there is on this planet. If you would like to experience anything else, you have free will, go ahead. You experience anything other than love. From my experience, over and over and over again, I am taught over and over and over again that the only solution to any of my problems is love. And you can use whatever techniques that you need to find love in your heart, whatever techniques that brings you back into this present moment, whatever you need to do to discover the light within you that is clashing and colliding with sound waves and frequencies and creating these fractal designs, and we get to experience life. How fucking beautiful and magnificent is that? And you, my friend, didn't have to do a single thing. Didn't even have to lift a single finger. You were just born. You're welcome. And now, like spoiled brats, we want more. And I'm going to say it again, probably 1 in 4 of you are going to hate this channel because you want me to tell you how to get your specific person to be obsessed with you. You want me to tell you how to get a text message in 3 days. You want me to tell you how to get $5,000 in your bank account tomorrow. Go ahead, click on that stuff some more. Click that bait. Get it. That is not what you are looking for. You are thirsty and you are starving for the truth. The 3 out of 4 of you who are ready for this message. Yes, all of those things work when you are in the flow, but once you are in the flow and you are here and you're expanding, you're fully present, filling your heart with more love, knowing that God is all there is, there's only one, that's all you need to know. The rest is just mental commentary. The rest is just a practice to remind you every day that your soul is in charge, that God is in charge, that you, my friend, just have to be here and be part of the ride. But where we get messed up along the way is we get discontent. We get bored. We get bored with how mundane this world is. Oh, I get up and I eat. Poor me. I have a roof over my head and like, oh, look at all the things that aren't going right in my life. And you're just practicing this state of being, of perpetually looking out at your world and just going, but it's not. And I know, I've been there. I've been a spoiled brat most of my life. My mom used to tell me that even. So she planted that in my state of being from a very early age. But guess what? We get to decide at any point in time, what do we want to be operating from? And how do I know, Kristen, what state of being am I operating from? Well, take a look at your thoughts every day. Your thoughts create feelings. Your feelings create thoughts. And when that becomes enough of a pattern and a habit, then, you know what? You create a state of being. And then you're in a state of being where what you want already exists, and you get more and more and more, and you get led. You get led by this heart right here. It's like this GPS system that's like, whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, nope, take a right turn here, take a left turn here. Woo, and it's fun. It's boring as fuck, but it's fun. Because you're no longer tossed around by mental commentary. You're no longer tossed around by the highs of, my specific person is obsessed with me. The high of life is more than enough. The high of feeling your heart beating in your chest. How many of you are aware of a single breath that you've taken today? How many of you have been consciously aware of where that breath goes down into your body and where that breath leaves your body? Or do you just take it for granted that you breathe 20,000 times a day and that you don't have to do any thinking? Most of us do. So here's your tip and tool today. Drop the techniques. Drop them. Drop them really, really fast, because they're gonna lead you down this path further away from the truth. They're gonna lead you further away from God. They're gonna lead you down into despair. And I'm telling you, I have a lot of clients who have been on what they call, quote, a manifestational journey. And they are now realizing that it has been causing them suffering and that they got no closer to what they wanted. And it's not because they were doing it wrong. It's because they were following advice from people who are not rooted in the truth. They're rooted in clickbait. You get to decide. You get to decide, do you want to do more of these things that bring drama and excitement, because there's the adrenaline rush, there's the dopamine hit, there's all these hormones? Or do you want to just drop into the present moment where it's kind of boring and relaxed, there's not a lot happening? Oh my God, I have to sit here with my thoughts. Oh my God, there's so many of them. Oh. How do I do it, Kristen? How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? That's it. You're welcome. That's it. That's it. Do it again. Keep doing it. You've got it. You've got it figured out now. You've got it nailed. And then once you're there, then you can take a look and observe, what are your dominant thoughts? What are your dominant behaviors? What is your dominant feeling in your body? Where are you locating it? It's in my chest, it's in the pit of my stomach. Oh, it feels like so heavy. How do I change it? I need to change it. Don't. Just stop. Don't. Just stop. Stop. Drop. Breathe. Remember that. If you're on fire, what would you do? Go running around? No, you'd try to get down on the ground as quick as you can. Put the fire out. Like, that's what you are doing when you start to feel like, I need to try to get something outside of myself so that I can discover God within. That is all my work is here. So if you want to get on that train, then subscribe to this channel. Contact me below. I'd love to work with you. I'd love for you to be my client. If you are ready to actually embody the truth, if you're ready to actually be here and be a full embodied human, get a hold of me and let's have a conversation. I can tell you about some of the work that I do, hypnotherapy, coaching, getting you into the state of being where everything that you want already exists. 360 degrees of possibility right here. You gotta believe me. Gotta trust. Number one thing is trust. Trust in God, not your mind. That's the most important right there. Don't trust your mind. There's too many enemies in there. Okay, I love you so much. Talk to you soon. And remember, you are the one that you seek. Love you.